See me, right?
Um,
Earlier
what's up?
when I was talking to you, you could see me.
Win these tonight.
Oh yeah, and we're doing a giveaway tonight. I totally forgot to tell you. You
All
guys,
right.
this is exclusively Van Halen, the EVH podcast here on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. And tonight we're giving away a Van Halen decal sticker and, get ready, Dane, and a pack of EVH guitar picks. So all you got to do is participate in the live chat here on YouTube. That's all you got to do. Say something in the chat, press a number, tell us where you're from, all that stuff. And we'll tell you some stuff in Van Halen news. So you ready, Dane?
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, and by the way, 10,000 subscribers. We're very close. So smash that subscribe button. Smash that subscribe. All right, this is exclusively Van Halen for June 6, 2023, 8:08 p.m. Eastern, 5:08 Pacific, and Mountain Time, right? In Arizona?
We're at Pacific.
Here we
time.
go. Oh, you're Pacific? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, phone calls. All right, here we go.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
No, not one I do gotta say something.
What? Become a channel member. Click that join button. Channel membership actually is the best way to support this channel and these shows. And Facebook stars if you're on Facebook. I should have been talking over the intro the entire time I've been doing these shows. And subscribe to the channel because we are so close to 10,000 subscribers. It's scary.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, you can't do it tonight.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm doing Johnny Beane show.
Hey, yes, that's right.
Oh, I got a customer and wants
We're
to
here.
test out a bass amp.
Sure, why not? That's cool.
Okay. Hey,
Huh?
okay.
That's cool.
No, I told him no. Like, come on, man.
Oh.
I'm doing the Johnny Beane show.
Right on.
Exclusively Van Halen.
That's
he wants
right.
to bring old bass cabinet down here and blast 100 watts through it. I'm like, no.
Dude, that sounds amazing. I would love to see that. That would be great. But hey, guess what, you guys? Dane Zimmerman is here. Dane Zimmerman of Zim's Guitars. Check him out. Exclamation point Zim or Zims in the
Them
chat.
guitars.
Exclamation point Zims in the chat should give you Dane's channel. Give him a subscribe. Look at that. He's got the 5150, the 112, is it?
The iconic, the 606
The
40 watt 1x12 combo, the iconic.
Wow. Available at Zim's Guitars.
Yes, there it is right there.
Oh, nice. Nice. I love that amp. Those amps they're awesome. You
Great
guys, guess what? Guess what, you guys? This is exclusively Van Halen. If you like Van Halen, this is the place you wanted to be, especially on Tuesdays. This is the place. So smash that thumbs up. Smash that subscribe. Tuesdays. Oh, yeah, we've got a saying around here. OU81 Tuesdays. Right here on Johnny Beane TV. We talk all things Van Halen. Van Halen news. We do giveaways, as you saw in that beginning card right there. You can win a Van Halen decal, Van Halen sticker, and a pack of EVH picks, the Frankenstrat picks right here. So all you got to do is participate in the chat. All you got to do is say something, type your name, ask us a question, comments, any of that stuff. That's all you got to do. Or a keyword. You could put keyword win in the chat if you want. That might help. So there you go. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. Speaking of YouTube, though, really quickly, we like to say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane TV here on YouTube. Channel membership. It really is the best way to support this channel and support these shows. And because you get your name in green in the chat like Mike Wood, like not visible. Even though his name is not visible, I see him because he's a channel member. His name is green in the chat. Like Janice Lola, I see you guys. The Axe, I see you. I see you guys because you guys are channel members. And the top tier, they get their They get their names read at the top of every show, every talk show, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the top tier, if I can find that list. I'm always moving these cards around because I do. This is almost a daily show. All right, the executive producers here on Johnny Beane TV on YouTube are currently CC, Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, who I may be seeing tomorrow. You guys may be getting a live stream in the morning from me. So make sure you smash that bell here on YouTube so you get the notifications. Sherman Callahan, 40 Grit, John Moronic, Majestic PB and J Cat, Guitar Man 45, Janice Lala the Intern, R-Habs, Warlag, Patty Dill, and Fairfield Guitar Co. That's the top tier of channel members. They get their names read at the top of every stream. And then at the end of every show, we show all the names of all the channel members. We'll show it right now, though, too. There we go. Those are all the channel members that make these shows possible.
Look at all those guys.
I know. You guys are awesome. And then look at that. We got a brand new member, Jeez. Cody. Is it Godleski? Is it Galesk? Welcome. You're a channel member. You just became a channel member. Welcome, Cody. Thank you so much. We'll leave that up there for a few minutes. Dude, you guys are awesome. Yeah. Let's see what else. Really quickly. We're live on. We're live here on YouTube. Okay, and if you look behind me, you see what's called the Guitar Moir. This is where there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of prizes for these programs, these shows. They somehow show up in the Guitar Moir. I bring them over here and I show them to you guys as prizes that we give away, such as this right here we're giving away tonight, such as this right here we're giving away tonight, such as this right here that we're giving away Saturday night, a Heyday Bluetooth speaker. We're giving that away Saturday night, this Saturday. So make sure you tune in. And then we've got other stuff here, future episodes of Exclusively Van Halen. We got magazines, very awesome stuff. You know, we got 45 singles, vinyl. Nice. This is actually a poster. This is actually a mini poster in here that has all the band members. Stuff we give away right here on Exclusively Van Halen, Saturday Night Live, Talking Kramer, the Guitar ASMR show, all the regularly scheduled programs on the channel here. So anyway, yeah, the Guitar Moir, that's a pretty cool thing. And if you drop any super chats, which is basically support for these shows while we're live, that actually changes the color of those lights. And it's either magic or science. I'm not sure. I think it's a combination of both, actually. But super chats change the color of these lights right back here. So if you'd like to do that in real time, get your question or comment highlighted, all that stuff, that's something you can do. Or become a channel member like Cody here. We'll leave that up there for a little bit. Thank you so much, man. This is YouTube. This is also Facebook. We're live on Facebook, Johnny Beane. Which reminds me, I need to unlock the Facebook feed so our Facebook friends on my personal profile can get into the show. I don't know why you have to edit audience, public. Here we go. All right, we're now live on Facebook. Hi. And we have a lot of awesome people on Facebook that watch us. And Facebook Stars is the way you can help support the channel over on Facebook. And speaking of Facebook, we're live in the exclusively Van Halen group at 62,000 members. We're live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group, EVH Gear Fans Live page, Johnny Beane TV page. And eventually we'll be live everywhere else. But this is a podcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn. We're on Lemonade, whatever that is. We're on Mastodon. I have no idea what that is, but we're there. We're on Amazon Music. We're Twitch. We're everywhere. What was that? We got stuff falling. Okay. All right, Dane. And now, all the way from Mesa, Arizona, Dane Zimmerman. It's great to see you.
So there's actually a lot of Van Halen stuff happening recently.
There's a lot of Van Halen stuff happening recently. There's so much stuff.
And if you go back like a month or 6 weeks ago, that the vinyl release of Sammy Hagar and the live 4-record set on Record Store Day, I guess that was last month. That's a big deal for the Van Halen guys.
That is.
That is.
And we gave one away.
Right here,
we're gonna give another one away. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Get us to the big 10K, please.
And again, there's a video of Sammy Hagar opening that box of those records, and you could just see how much pride he has when he opened up that brand new 4-record set on red vinyl. And just you could see the pride in him, just going, "Oh my God, I was in such a great band, and I got to play with these guys, and I got to write songs with Eddie Van Halen," and you could just see the amount of pride that Sammy had when he opened up his first copy of that. Because it's been a long time since Sammy's been on a Van Halen record.
Dude, I mean, the years are just flying by, and
especially on vinyl.
Yeah, especially on vinyl. Although, I mean, like I've said this recently, vinyl for me never went away. Living out here in California, you can get this stuff everywhere. It was always available, you know.
It's all those hipsters over there in Cali. They love that stuff.
We love that stuff. Yeah, awesome stuff. And now we're giving it away. Yeah, it's great stuff. I'm looking forward to the new Van Hagar stuff coming out. And let's start with this, actually. Let's start with this. I'm glad you brought this up. Dan.
Real quick, though, in the chat, Dakota said, "I wish I could have bought Balance on vinyl when it first came out." There's probably a chance that is on vinyl somewhere where somebody has made some of those. What's your thoughts on that, real quick? Have you seen or heard of anything about some of that Sammy stuff on vinyl, like Balance?
Yes, Dakota.
It's probably out there somewhere.
Well, I do have a copy here. It's in there.
Oh, you have a copy of it?
It's in there, waiting to be given away here on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Right. So Dakota, keep searching it. They're out there.
They're out there. That's the quote of the night.
Yeah.
They're
out there.
Yeah. Well, the original pressings, they are out there. I do have one of them. It's in there. See, there's actually, if you look really closely here, you actually do see some vinyls. I've got some like books. There's some vinyls here. It is in that stack of vinyls to be given away. But also there is the re-release stuff coming out. So it probably will be re-released on vinyl coming up. But but they're really expensive, he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Axe says he has an original Balance on vinyl. So they're out there, Dakota. Keep your eye out.
Oh yeah.
Maybe do a little searching here and there.
I've had several of them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're out there. We're always looking for them.
Now, does
but
the album cover, you know how it had the two girls, the Siamese twins on the album cover? One
Those
girl
were
was sort of
guys.
happy, and the other girl was like screaming. Is yours?
That was a
just the one
dude.
girl on there? Oh,
That's a
little
guy.
boys?
That's
Oh,
a
those are
guy.
guys?
That's a guy.
Okay,
yeah.
well, regardless, in this day and age, right? But regardless,
It's a person.
does your copy of Balance have just the one person on there, or has it got the two of them?
The two of them. And I'm glad you brought that up.
Cover. It's the original cover.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, the original cover for both of those, which we can't show you because Facebook doesn't like that. Actually, the U.S. version, well, the pretty much the worldwide version of it was the two Siamese twins. Okay, when that album was released in Japan, it just had one person on there. I don't know what the reason was. I'm sure it's out there.
People, yeah.
But it just had the one. So that's how you know if you have the Japanese release, is it just has the one dude. Rock on. It just has the one guy. And back when that came out, actually, a lot of us thought, oh, that's Wolfgang. But then we found out later it wasn't. It was somebody else. But
that's
something
good,
that's very...
That would have been embarrassing. If that was Wolfie, he'd probably be embarrassed by that.
Well, I don't know if he would have been the same age. Well, he's born in 91.
He's kind
2,
of a
3, 4,
shy
5.
kid.
So that kid would have been 4. I think the kid on that was about the same age, actually. 4 or 5, I think.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you went to one of the Balance concerts, they would have the big Jumbotron where you could watch, they had different camera angles. And speaking of that, we've got some news coming up, something very cool that was released recently. So somebody please, Janice the intern, send me a tweet to remind me about the Van Halen live thing. Okay, what was I just saying? So if you went and you saw Van Halen live in 1995, they had the Jumbotron, and if you hung out basically towards the very end of the show, on the Jumbotron, it actually had the kid from that album cover, like in real life. Like the album cover came to life. Did any of you guys remember this in the chat? Wherever any of you guys were? Are you wearing headphones? Or can they hear me?
I'm sorry, man. I'm talking to Rock Daddy here.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Rock
Do they think you're just listening to the radio?
What do you
Oh,
got?
how you doing, man?
Hey, I understand Dane didn't want me to play bass for you, didn't he?
No.
Oh, you're the guy with the bass. Crank it up, man.
Yeah, go home.
Crank it. Turn it up.
See ya, bro. There's that spotlight out of that sword. Later, man.
Spotlight.
I'm sorry. I'm back.
Oh, no, that's cool. So that was the guy that called up that wanted to come and crank his bass? And you hung up on him and he showed up?
And because my phone, do you hear how loud my ringer is on my phone? Because most of the time it's on the charger in the back of the store. And so I put the loudest freaking ringer going. And I mean, it's loud when it's right here.
What kind of phone is that?
I don't know what this thing is.
Is it iPhone?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Did you see all the new stuff that just came out? The new Apple stuff? They got these new goggles, man.
I'm not a phone guy.
The future is here. You can actually wear these goggles and you can watch TV. I could just stand. You guys, in the next year, our audience will just be standing there watching us wearing these goggles. It'll be amazing.
Walking into telephone poles and stuff, tripping over things, tripping over sandbags and stuff.
Yeah. Did you guys see that? It was pretty cool, huh?
You see that?
I'm
not a gadget guy like that. Half these pedals in my store that I sell, I don't even know what they do.
I love gadgets. I've got all kinds of gadgets here.
Yeah.
I've got all kinds of stuff. What was I saying, though? So the Balance album cover came to life at the very end of the Van Halen Balance concert on the Jumbotron. And it was cool because it was the actual album cover. Like they had filmed it and they told him, they're like, hey, say see you next time. So the kid actually says, see you next time. They both do. It's both the same kid. They're Siamese.
Was that the Alice in Chains opened up 96 tour? What year was that?
That was 95. That was the Alice in Chains tour was 91.
Oh,
Carnal Knowledge.
Man, I got my years way off.
Thank you, Janice. I just got your tweet. Janice, tweet Waterloo as well, because I love them. Waterloo sparkling water. It's delicious.
So in 96, up on the big teleprompter, yeah, they had they had the kid doing a whole little
Well,
bit.
one of them was pulling the other one's hair. So, and they're screaming. They're like, ah! And then they're like, see you next time. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was actually a really cool thing. And if you guys do want to see that, you can actually see that on the Balance pay-per-view. It's on YouTube. Watch like the end of that. You'll actually see it. It's pretty cool.
Johnny knows his Van Halen stuff.
I do. I'm not kidding. I'm telling you, this is the Van Halen show. I know my Van Halen. I know. I know what I'm talking about. Give us some questions, you guys. Okay, but hey,
leave questions.
Okay, so you were speaking about vinyl. Okay, you were speaking about vinyl or Van Halen. Van Halen vinyl coming out. Coming out very soon. I think there's a date on here. Brian May and Eddie Van Halen Starfleet box set. It's a box set? Oh my gosh. I'm learning things now too. Johnny is Van Halen. Thank you so much, Facebook user. Thank you. We got Facebook user in the house. Thank you so much. All right. Brian May and Eddie Van Halen Starfleet box set announced. Now, Dane, back in the day.
And there's Eddie on the bass. Doing string bends.
Yeah, well, that's just for the photo. He actually did play a guitar on this, but that's Phil Chen.
The guy next to him holding his guitar.
Phil Chen, bass extraordinaire. This was a supergroup. Did you ever hear about this record?
I have it on vinyl, or I had it on vinyl because I'm a collector of vinyl, and I remember having it. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I still have it. But.
You know what's cool though, man? Is it's being re-released, and my laptop just froze. No. Oh, there it is. There. Oh no. I don't know what is
up.
Yeah, it's freezing now. It's like slightly moving.
Box sets are a good idea. So instead of cramming all the music on one piece of vinyl, one record, they put it on 2 pieces or even 3 pieces of vinyl, and then they can sort of widen how the needle, the grooves in the record. They can widen it up a little bit so it ensures that it doesn't skip, and it helps for it to last longer and sound quality and all that stuff. So that's why a lot of this stuff comes out instead of one single album. They'll throw it on 2 records or even 3.
Right, because of sound quality. That's the biggest thing. And that's a whole nother argument if you want to talk about fidelity and sound quality and hi-fi and all that.
I don't.
I'll talk about it. Join me Saturday night, man. We'll talk all about it.
Okay.
Brian May will release a 40th anniversary deluxe box set of Starfleet Project, his star-studded mini album. See, this was an EP back in the day. This was only 3 songs. You had side 1 that had 2 songs. Side 3 had only 1 song on it.
But was that long blues jam that Eric Clapton got all upset about? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that was their tribute to Eric Clapton. They called it Blues Breaker. Yeah. And what's the trivia in the chat? Do you remember what's the trivia for that song? Something happened while Eddie was playing the guitar. What happened in the chat? Let us know if you know. Let's see.
It started spreading so fast that when Eric Clapton listened to it, he's like, "Oh my God, I could never play that fast. I should just retire now."
Well, I think he did. July 14th is when this drops. Thank you, Skyprop. Yep,
okay,
broken
that's
string.
Coming up here in a few days.
That's right. Eddie broke a string. You can actually hear him break a string on that song. But wait, there's more. The Brian May plus Friends Starfleet Sessions box set will comprise 2 CDs, 1 vinyl LP, a vinyl single, and other collector's items. It's available for pre-order now. You can see the full track listing and listen to the newly mixed single version of the title track below. But instead, we're going to watch this video of McCartney, Kanye West, and Rihanna. What do you think? Nah, I'll watch that later. Okay, check this out. The Queen guitarist.
If you want to watch it later.
I'll watch
Not
that
necessary viewing.
I like Paul McCartney. I just saw a cool interview with Paul McCartney on TikTok from 1980 where somebody asked him, this is 1980. It was him and Linda McCartney. They were sitting there. And the person asked them, do you think there'll be a Beatles reunion? Because Lennon was still alive at that point.
Yeah.
And McCartney said, no, I don't think so. I think we're done because John Lennon, he doesn't play music anymore. He's done. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was a pretty, he was retired by then.
75 to, maybe early 1980 until David Geffen called him and said, hey, do a record. And then he's like, wow, David Geffen called me. Geffen Records. Wow. That inspired him to go in the studio and start writing.
That's cool. Did you guys smash that thumbs up? We got 23 thumbs ups here on YouTube. The Queen guitarist conceived, is it? Starfleet project in early 1983 when his main band was on break. Recruiting Van Halen, Edward Van Halen, REO Speedwagon drummer, I said Speedwagon, Alan Gratsker.
He's a good singer too, man. He's a great drummer. I don't know if he's currently in anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
REO Speedwagon was one of the very first bands I ever saw in my life. Summer of probably 76. They Riding the Storm Out was their encore song. This is before that, the 80s, and High Infidelity was their 1980 album that pretty much took them over the top. But that was one of the first shows I saw.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yo, Paco. Hey, dude. Paco. Great to see you. Let's see. Who else? Keyboardist Fred Mandel. Let's see. Bassist Phil Chen. Queen drummer Roger Taylor played on this too. I'd forgotten about that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it was like half a Queen. You got Edward Van Halen. You got the drummer from REO.
Now, we all thought that Roger Taylor's son was going to be the next Foo Fighters. It didn't turn out that way.
Really?
Do you recall? Yeah. Do you recall who the new drummer is?
I want to say Josh Freese is his name. And I figured that he would be the drummer because I guess he played with them at one of those benefits, and it did seem like he was going to be the guy.
Okay.
So that's cool. I think they're on tour right now, actually. But hey, the Powerhouse lineup tore through a hard rock rendition of the theme song from the Japanese television show X Bomber, renamed Starfleet in the United Kingdom, after May's 4-year-old son Jimmy got him hooked on the show. Yeah, so the song was basically, it was inspired by this TV show. Let's
no wonder
see.
none of us has heard it over here in the States.
Well, the show?
I've never heard that song.
Probably not. I mean, there is a music video. They did make a music video back in the day, but it's just Brian May's like face singing the song. The original Starfleet project was a 3-song EP featuring the title track, the May solo composition "Let Me Out," and the 13-minute blues breaker jam dedicated to Eric Clapton. So here's where this is cool, Dane, and our friends in the chat. The box set will feature remixed versions of all 3 songs, along with interviews, live recordings, alternate takes, and additional jam sessions.
Yeah, so these guys are behind the mixing board and like, okay, we're gonna remix this stuff. What track is Eddie Van Halen on? Oh, this one right here. Turn that one all the way up. Okay.
He's on all three of them.
That's how you mix. Yeah, that's how you mix that record.
He's on all three of them, and they actually did release. I don't have the link here. Actually, if I can find it, I did listen to it. I don't know where I heard it.
And then every time Eddie does a really great riff, you hit the mute button on all you hit the solo button on his riff, and then you take it off, and the whole band kicks back in. Then you hit the solo button. That's how I'd mix that thing down.
Yeah,
that'd be a fun day mixing that down. Wow.
Well, the thing is they did release. Hopefully, I can find it really quick. Starfleet. Is this it?
I think it needed a remix, in my personal opinion. Just from listening to it, it didn't jump right out and get me. I think a remix is a great idea on this.
You can watch the whole show on YouTube, actually. Oh, here it is. Okay, Starfleet. I can hear. Oh, that's my own comment. Okay, check this out, you guys. In the chat, I'll give you guys this. If you open this up in another browser, you can listen to it. This is like a newly remixed version of Starfleet. And according to my comment that I left 3 days ago on this video, I had said that I can hear some of the unreleased Eddie Van Halen parts in this version, within this version. So check this out. Hopefully that's it. KZ0 is the end of that. Yeah, that's it. So there you go. Right there. Click on that. You can listen to that. If you've never heard this song before, there's a preview for you. It's called Starfleet, and Eddie Van Halen on guitar, Brian May on guitar. But this particular mix does have some of the newly released Eddie Van Halen parts that weren't on the original. So check that out. And actually drop some comments over there and say, hey, Johnny Beane sent me. So click on this link, Starfleet, in the chat right here. Drop some comments, say Johnny Beane sent me, or Johnny Beane TV is talking about this, or any of that. That would be cool. So Dane's on the phone. But check this out. Okay, so there's some of that. But look at this. Check this out down here. It's been very exciting to open up the vault to find these tapes. Where in the blink of an eye, I'm trading licks with my friends, including the fantastic Ed Van Halen. So if you look down here, it has the track listing. Now, this is way more stuff than what was originally released on this EP. Like I said, the original, it was a vinyl, it was a cassette. It wasn't officially released on CD until 1992 as a B-side extra CD that came along with the Brian May album, an import, I want to say called Back to the Light. I had this on CD back in the day, back in 92. And the original vinyl, which I have one around here somewhere. It was only 3 songs. And I think you're on mute.
So it's still going to be just those 3 songs? Because it looks like there's all kinds of other stuff right there.
No, it's going to be those and much more. This list doesn't end. It's amazing. Brian May and Friends Starfleet Project 40th Anniversary Edition track listing. Look at this. Okay, so CD1, Starfleet Project plus Beyond. Okay, so you get Starfleet edited single version 2023 mix, which is probably what I just put in the chat here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so again, jump over there and drop a comment saying Johnny Beane TV sent me. And somebody's texting me right now. Thank you. Let's see. Let Me Out, which was the Brian May original. But Edward's on it. All these guys, they're all on the song.
Wow.
2023 mix. Let's see. Blues Breaker 2023 mix. That's a song dedicated to, well, technically on the album it says dedicated to EC, but we all know who they're talking
The Blues
about.
Breaker, yeah. His Les Paul through his Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
And the band, they called their band the Blues Breakers. Is that what I'm saying? Bloomfield, or who exactly was it in the Blues Breakers?
In the
Beano
chat.
album. The
Who
Beano
knows?
album.
The Beano album. Who
Yeah,
knows?
the Beano album they
Who
called
can tell
it.
us?
But I know Marshall makes a Blues Breaker pedal that tries to give you that tone.
They just re-released it. I just played one.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I just did a video on one on my
Blues
channel
Breaker.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the tone of that album when that came out, and John Mayall, when the tone of that album came out, when Clapton was playing his his old Les Paul with the humbuckers do a big old Marshall, everybody's like, oh my God, listen to that tone. That was a big deal.
Yeah. And that's possibly one of the Les Pauls that he bought from Andy Summers of the Police.
Yeah,
I don't know
where
if you
did
guys
the
even
last
know that
40
story.
Oh, that's exactly right.
I'll tell you guys that story sometime. Let's see. But look at this. This is amazing. Cynthia Fox release day interview from 1983. That's pretty cool. Bob Coburn, BC, Rockline interview from 84. I talked to Bob Coburn one time. Actually, I talked to him many times. I called Rockline many times back in the day. There it is. That's the original cover. Yeah. Yep, that's it. That's the EP. And I'm looking forward to this box set. I mean, look at this. Let Me Out live at the Palace Theater in LA in 93. We Will Rock You live a couple times there. Starfleet Complete Version 2023 mix. Now, this is where it gets cool. Okay? This is where it gets cool. CD2. Look at this. Look at all these different takes of Starfleet you get. So if you guys, I hope you guys like this song because you're going to hear it 20 times.
Got all these different takes. So they recorded this, obviously, like the Beatles used to record a song. Let's just do a take of the song, see how it goes. Then they'd smoke a cigarette and then they'd do take 2 of it. And then they would talk, maybe we should speed it up or slow it down. Then they went for take 3. Right? Is that what this is?
I don't know.
Because nowadays you record a song and you do scratch tracks until you get good drum takes. And then you put all your guitar parts and everything over those drum tracks. But when you see take 10, 11, 12, they obviously didn't do it that way.
Well, they were just recording 3 songs. So it looks like they recorded these songs many times. And the good news for us is it's all unreleased Edward Van Halen. Because Eddie played guitar solos on these songs. So it looks like a lot of...
In the chat, the axe says, I think Mick Fleetwood and... I lost it.
John McVie played on the Blues Breakers album.
Guys. Is that true? For some reason,
know.
I think that's it.
Janice, is that true?
I don't know, though.
Mick Fleetwood and John McVie, bass player from Fleetwood Mac, right? Dude, that's half... Well, Fleetwood Mac had 20 people in it. That's a couple of the original members.
Yeah.
From Fleetwood Mac. Who totally... launched TikTok back in the day. So look at this. You get Starfleet take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A solo jam. What's that, dude? What I don't know what that is. Take 7, 8. There's no take 9, so apparently they skipped that. They went to 10, 11. Starfleet alternate overdub EVH solo. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to crank that. Look at this. Some sort of jam. Let Me Out. Rehearsal 1 and 2. Boogie Woogie Jam. What's that?
Well, obviously, man, they were playing some boogie woogie.
I have a feeling that might be some original Eddie Van Halen.
They hung around and did some jamming. They just hung around and they jammed and they recorded all of it.
And look at this.
Just let that 24 track roll.
Jazz Police? What's that? I mean, look at this. We keep going. Jam. Let's do the show right here. Man. Funky Jam. Let Me Out. Take 7. The False Start. Look at that. And then you got vinyl. LP. Starfleet. Let Me Out Bluesbreaker on 180 G's of red. Here's the red vinyl again, Dan. More red vinyl.
It's all about Van Halen, I guess.
That's incredible. Maybe the red vinyl sounds the best. Maybe that's the magic. 7-inch single for Starfleet. Edited single version. Son of Starfleet. What's that? That's like a newer song. Right on.
Well, you know how sometimes those songs for those old TV shows like that, they had different versions. It's kind of like the Gilligan's Island version. They had the first one and the rest, the professor,
like an edited
area, and then
like an edited version or like an instrumental version.
A couple seasons later, they redid it.
Yeah. So Son of Starfleet, that might be what that is. But you guys, if you're a fan of Queen, Brian May, I mean, obviously, of course, Van Halen, this is something you wanna get. And did this say limited? I don't know if this said limited edition or not, but that's something we're gonna have to find some of these. I think they're available for pre-order right now, actually. So somebody please order me one of these. Laz, I want this for my birthday. For our birthday, because his birthday is on the same day as mine. So anyway, very cool, you guys. Again, jump over and drop a comment on this video right here in the chat. Say Johnny Beane sent me or Johnny Beane TV is watching. There you go. Click on that. Drop a comment, please. It'll be awesome. Mike Olson. Hey, now Johnny Beane sent me over. Rock on. Thank you, Mike Olson. Mike Olson dropped a comment on that video. Thank you so much, Mike Olson. Okay. So there you go. You guys, we got that.
So we also have some other Van Halen news with David Lee Roth. What's up with Dave?
David Lee Roth.
This for years. What is up with Dave?
David Lee Roth, as you guys remember, we reported this a while ago, and I hope this laptop doesn't freeze. Here we go. What was it?
Diamond David Lee Roth.
What was I just saying? Was it a year ago? Was it last year? Roth went into the studio, Henson Studios in Hollywood, and recorded something like 14 songs live.
Old Van Halen songs. Yeah.
Old Van Halen songs
Stuff
live.
From the first 2 albums.
Yes. Yeah. Well, so far. As far as the stuff they've released, it's been first album stuff, maybe second album stuff, maybe. And my laptop, I'm getting the circle of doom right now, so that's not good. But I'll give you guys.
Does that mean you're running out of battery power?
No, it's charging. It's just Apple did just announce some new stuff yesterday, so obviously all our older stuff now is conveniently all crashing.
Telling you, if Apple keeps doing that, I'm gonna have to switch over to Orange. That's the dumbest dad joke, right?
I've never heard that joke. Okay.
Oh, there you go. OU812 says DLR should re-record 5150 and OU812. Now that'd be something to hear.
The albums?
Yeah, he'd probably get sued for that, but okay.
Well, I mean, he could do it. He just couldn't release it.
Yeah, so he put out his
Here we go.
version of Atomic Punk.
Yes. There it is in the chat. There it is. And again, open that up, listen to it in another browser, and drop a comment on that video saying Johnny Beane sent me, Johnny Beane TV sent me. I'm trying to show you guys.
I have a theory on why he's doing this. And so, know, 40 years have gone by in this sense. He, had written those songs and all this and that. It's been a long, long time. But now, and Dave is in retirement right now. He's currently retired. But he still just does a few things here and there just for his own, whatever, something to do. He's going to do something. He's making these talk videos and different things where he's dancing around, holding, doing whatever kind of stuff. But so he releases Atomic Punk. And so my theory now is, singers, we start to, I'm saying we, but singers start to sound differently as the years go by. And he's kind of prepping us in a way. So when David, hopefully he will come out of retirement in a year or two, or sooner than that, I don't know. I want to see him come out of retirement and start doing stuff again. COVID is completely over. Come back to work, Dave, and put the band together and come out and play some gigs. Now, by us listening to this version of Atomic Punk a couple of times, and also all the other songs that he's done, Panama, he's done Everybody Wants Some, he's done it, but he's sort of prepping us for, hey, this is what I'm going to sound like when you guys come and see me next year, wherever I happen to be. When I'm out touring again, this is pretty much what vocally what I sound like now. When you're rolling in on 70 some years old, you're not going to sing like you did when you were 21 years old. So he's sort of kind of prepping us for what, and it'll make it by listening to this, and then you go see him live, you're going to be like, wow, he sounds just like this record he recorded in Hollywood last year, or spent 2 years ago now.
It's exactly, because it's his band.
That's him now.
It's his band.
That is it.
It's exactly.
It's not 1982 anymore. This is what Roth sounds like. He's an entertainer, and he wants you to know what is currently happening with him.
Yes, that's true. So check it out, listen to it, see what you think. Atomic Punk. Yeah, Roth, he's been releasing a lot of cool stuff on social media, TikTok. By the way, he's on TikTok now. He just joined TikTok. I know. David Lee Roth. Instagram, Twitter. He's been releasing a lot of, tiny little videos of dancing and stuff.
It's nice to know that he's not just sitting in his wherever he lives, his Malibu apartment on, wherever he happens to be. It's good to know that he's still out doing things. He's being active. He's putting on his good shoot. He's putting on his dancing shoes. He's setting up lights. He's singing along, lip syncing to different music, doing dance routines, playing around, giving us stuff to look at. That's all positives. We can look at it and be like, what's Dave doing? That's our normal reaction. What is he doing? But,
he's always up to something.
Yeah, he's always on to something. He's always up to something. And it's good that he's not just sitting on his couch, watching TikTok videos, eating pizza and drinking beer and getting fat and out of shape. And he's still doing good. Yeah, he needs money. I think David Lee Roth is worth $60 million if you go on his, if you research it. There's places you can research somebody's.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that is really true.
I don't think I know, but I think he's got millions of dollars, and he's got two or three. He owns 2 or 3 houses. I think financially he's secure.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's doing anything like that to try to make money. This version of
No,
Atomic
no,
Blonde
no,
isn't
no,
gonna
no.
make money.
You're not going to make money on music. Nobody
No.
makes money releasing new music now.
Plus the royalty
nobody.
checks that he's getting from the old Van Halen albums is mailbox money
It's-
coming in every month. It's easy to live on what he's getting from Warner Brother
Right.
Records for selling all those records from way back in the day.
Right.
I mean, I could
Right.
live
I
on
mean-
it. Maybe Dave that can't live on it, but yeah, he is though. He's living on what he has, and he's looking good. He's looking
Oh.
healthy. Remember 2 years ago? You remember like 2 years ago we were talking, and Neanderthal mentioned it. Oh, dude, he's not looking good. His health is failing. He's got this or that. Something's wrong with him. He's gonna die. All this stuff, and it's like, no. He's just growing old, and that's what coming up on a 70-some-year-old man looks like. It's what we look
Right.
at. Nothing medically wrong with the guy or anything. Knock on wood, I'm not wrong about that. But yeah, he's doing good. He's making videos. He's releasing music that he recorded.
Yes.
He's doing good.
Yeah, he's keeping busy. He does
he's
art.
keeping busy.
He's
And I'm
recording.
trying to be 100% optimistic on the fact that hopefully he'll come out of retirement and we can go have some fun seeing Dave, doing shows again, things like that.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be great. But yeah, so anyway, you guys, check this out. And again, drop a comment over there. There's the link in the chat. Let me see. Nightbot's acting kind of weird. There we go. There's the link in the chat right there. Drop a comment over there. Say Johnny Beane sent me. Drop some comments. And this is the latest from some of the older Van Halen songs re-recorded by David Lee Roth. Let us know what you think. And drop comments below as well on playback. Okay.
Well, okay.
All right.
Sky Prop. He needs to lose the Vegas style act. What's your thoughts on
He was
that,
always
Johnny?
Vegas style act. That was always his thing.
Yeah, I know,
Huh?
and
Always.
that's what he is, and he's not.
That's what he
gonna-
is.
He's not going to give that up. He's more of a showman than a singer. He's a front man. He's not really a vocalist. It's in his blood. He was born and raised to be a Vegas style singer, and when he joined up and teamed up with the Van Halen brothers, it worked. He sang his Van Halen stuff over top of this band that could swing. These guys could swing, and they were heavy, and it was a perfect match, made in rock and roll heaven somehow.
Yeah, because you guys, and this is
match they did.
This is true. This is
And
true
that's
stuff.
what it is.
I'm a huge fan of Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, the Rat Pack. I have all kinds of their CDs and albums and all that stuff. They did all this Vegas stuff back in the day. A lot of this stuff. While listening to these live albums of the Rat Pack, you hear where Roth got all those lines. The Rat Pack did them all first.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Vegas. That's what it is. That's what Roth is.
Right.
Okay. That's how he started. That's
and trust me, there's
doing
been
now.
times where I've been watching Dave live, even the Sam and Dave tour. Sammy opened up, Roth came on second, and sometimes I said, Dave, I wish you would stand behind your mic and hold on to it nice and tight and have a teleprompter in front of you if that's what you need. And in t-shirt and blue jeans, and stand there and give us as close to those first couple of albums vocally as you could possibly pull it off. Just stand there with a teleprompter and sing it the close to the albums as you can nail it. Just nail that shit so it sounds as close to the record. But he wouldn't do that. I have no interest in doing that. That's not him.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be fun to hear it, see what he could do, but that would just be testing himself, challenging himself. He's not about that. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys all know David Lee Roth. I mean, he's a character. I mean, he's He's who he is, and Van Halen wouldn't have been Van Halen without him. So there you go. Check that out. How are we doing on time?
Am I fading in and out or something? Robbie says I need an interface. Is that actually? Do you see a problem with?
You have an interface.
Me visually or anything? Am I?
No, he.
Fading out or anything?
I think it's your internet. I think it's your internet a little bit, but
okay.
I think you have an interface, right? I mean, that microphone. What's that hooked up to? That has to be hooked up to a Focusrite or something.
Yeah, I think just here at my store, I don't have good of internet, even though we have the most expensive plan you can get.
Right when you said that, your face froze on like the weirdest thing.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's the
Sorry
internet.
about
It's
that,
not. It's not an interface.
Yeah, it's being here in my guitar shop that's doing it.
It's yeah. Okay. All right. We'll do what else? Oh, we're doing a giveaway. I totally forgot. We're doing a giveaway, you guys. Actually, let's get to this. Well, let's do this. Let's do the giveaway, and then I think Dane has to restart his modem. Okay. There we go. Sammy Hagar commemorates 35th anniversary of Van Halen's OU 812, shares performance of When It's Love from 95 tour. You guys, this is awesome. This is extra special for me because I was there. I was actually at the show. This is Oakland, California, 1995. Sammy Hagar was feeling the love for Van Halen's OU 812 album today. This was last week. To celebrate the album's 35th anniversary, he posted a video of Van Halen performing the album's biggest hit, When It's Love, live in Oakland, California during the band's 1995 Balance tour. Now, what's really cool about this is my buddy Rob Johnson had left a comment on one of the posts on Facebook about this as well. That shows you that this stuff exists. And there is pro-shot Van Halen stuff out there. It's just slowly being released, such as these songs from Van Hagar Other Half, which is the which is the Sammy Hagar Michael Anthony Instagram, Facebook page. But yeah, that's how excited I am. This is so cool. This stuff exists. It's being released. So, I mean, we're getting so much cool stuff being Van Halen fans now. I mean, look at that. Starfleet, we're getting 1 million new tracks. We're getting Pro Shot Van Hagar. So, Sammy's channel is awesome. S. McMillan is saying.
So to find Sammy's channel, what do we do to find Sammy's channel?
Just Sammy Hagar on YouTube.
Sammy Hagar on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Just search Sammy Hagar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or Van Hagar Other Half.
You know, that's another thing.
IG.
There's something to be said about the name of a band. You know, Van Halen was a great name for a band. But then when Sammy Hagar joined the band, and they kept it Van Halen, of course, but then you could also call it Van Hagar. And it worked perfectly. Everybody knew exactly what was going on when you said Van Hagar. And so how lucky really honestly is that we could, Van Hagar. And Sammy has no problem with being called Van Hagar, does he?
No, of course not.
Yeah, so
of course not. He is Van Hagar.
That was brilliant. How that happened. Yeah,
yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, that is my era too. I know you and I were only 5 years apart, but for me, Van Hagar is even though I'm wearing this classic shirt that somebody sent me years ago. Van Hagar is my era. My first album I bought was 5150. Okay. Right. I went back and bought the first album after that, and then I had a paper route and bought each record after that. So I grew up on each album. And then when 0812 came out and then Carnal Knowledge came out, I was up to speed. Okay, so I bought all that stuff brand new, and then the rest is history, right? But for me, Van Hagar era is very special. I love it all. It's all Eddie Van Halen, really. Mm-hmm. But I know for you, you were around during the first album.
Yeah, Sky Prop says Van Sharon doesn't really work.
Yeah.
But Van Hagar worked perfectly. Van Sharon.
Right. Well, technically, they would have had to change their name, to that, I guess, because they were Van Halen. Then when Hagar joined, they became Van Hagar.
But it was still Van Halen. It never really turned into Van Hagar, but we knew it as Van Hagar.
It didn't. But when they were making 5150 in 1986, the record label actually told them, they said, "Hey, you might want to change the name of the band." They told them this.
Wow.
And Van Halen, they said, "No, we're not going to." Yeah. But jokingly, they might have been the ones, said, "Hey, what about Van Hagar?" But they didn't change it. Obviously, they didn't actually, legally change the name. But fans,
I think that's a very smart move to just leave it alone.
Yeah, because it's the same band.
We know what it is already. Yeah.
Yeah, and what kind of mic is that? Nick is asking you.
It's an AKG something or other. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Like a good mic. Do I sound like shit today or something?
You sound great.
Is everything okay? Oh, good. Okay.
No,
I used to get right up here on the mic. Is that okay? Just being right up here on the mic?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
I would hate to be really fucking this up for you, Johnny, right now. By having my mic not be good.
You're the only one that stayed. You're still here. No, you're awesome.
Robbie's sending me messages on Facebook. Okay, Robbie.
I'm sure
I'll
he
get to
is
those tomorrow. Yeah.
You're, look out. He'll be calling you every day.
Facebook user, thank you so much. I sound perfect, he says.
Oh, you sound great.
Robbie's trying to sell me something, probably. He probably works for some interface company that sells brand new interfaces or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, just don't open up a video that says titled Interface.
Yeah, that wouldn't go over so good.
Yeah, don't open that. Okay. All right. So, I shut the window. Okay. So, anyway, Van Hagar, there's stuff out there. It's being slowly released.
That's awesome.
The more, more and more and more, there's going to be more of this stuff. And it's
Holly Lewis was mentioning in the
awesomeness.
chat that Michael Anthony had a lot to do with that. He's really trying to get in there and make things happen. Michael Anthony's working on it. He's trying to do what he can do to get some of that Van Hagar stuff out.
Oh, Michael he never stopped. He never stopped. The reason why he started playing with Sammy Hagar live was because he wanted to play.
Right.
He wanted to keep going. He wanted to get out there and play. And he thought, he was doing a great thing by flying the Van Halen flag, showing up at shows.
Right.
Hey, it's Michael Anthony, yay. And that's awesome. Other people didn't think that was cool. And we all saw what happened eventually. But Michael Anthony, he's the one guy that's always been there, the first to show up, the last to leave, still, always, to this day, still touring with Sammy. They're about to play a show here, I just found out. They're about to play here.
Oh, cool. You should try to go live at that show.
I'm gonna have to
go try to go live at that.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do that. No, he's amazing. He's the man, Michael Anthony.
The Axe
Michael
is asking
Anthony
if
is the
you
glue.
got the guitar pictures that he sent you today.
Who?
The Axe. Johnny Beane, did you get the guitar pictures I sent you today?
The Axe. Where did you send them? Oh, my phone's about to die too. We might have to save all that till next time. Well, if my phone doesn't die, well, let me see. Rock Daddy sent something. That wasn't Rock Daddy.
Don't
that
look
was
at
here,
that.
was
It's
it?
probably a dick pic or something.
It says interface.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Don't.
All right, that's what it is. That's
Okay.
his setup
Face
apparently.
guitar. Oh, that's the rig I just let him borrow. He's testing out I sold him that bass cabinet, and he's like, I want to test that thing. I'm like, dude, just take my word for it. It works fine, okay? Get it out of here. Oh, can I test it? No, you can't test it. You got to buy it and just take it home.
Take it home now.
Yeah.
Okay, who sent? Yeah, actually, somebody else. Somebody has like a Van Halen collection. They sent me a whole bunch of photos, and I said, please remind me, and I'll show them.
Okay.
But we're gonna have to save that for next time. Yeah, people have sent a lot of stuff in though. A lot of cool stuff. Pictures of the Starfleet thing that we were talking about. We'll do that. What's next Tuesday? What's the date? I guess it doesn't
Tuesday
matter.
would be the 13th.
13th. Okay, the 13th. All those photos you guys are sending in of your Van Halen stuff, let's save that stuff for the 13th, okay? Let's do that. By the way, happy birthday to Steve Vai. That's all over Facebook as well, I'm hearing. Very cool. He was like just incredible. Still is. So yeah. Anyway, all those photos you guys are sending in, we'll save them for next week. Next time. Here's what I'll do. I'll have them all loaded up into StreamYard here so we can actually show them on the screen. Otherwise, I'd have to hold up my phone and you know, it would have to be something like this, and you know. Here's actually a better one. I snapped this last night. That's me and Ned hanging out last night.
Ned Halen.
Yeah. He's my man. Yeah. So, yeah. What else? So we have a giveaway. We're giving some stuff away, you guys. Did everybody say something in the chat?
Did you have 40 Grit on Saturday?
I did.
Saturday, how
did,
was
yeah.
40 Grit? He comes into my store. He's a really heck of a nice guy.
Dude, he's an awesome dude. That dude has the guitar collection you wouldn't believe, or maybe you would because you sold him the entire thing, maybe.
I sold him a Stripe series.
Oh, he showed it to us. Yeah.
Oh, this was his. This was his. He traded this in. I'm like, what?
Oh,
Okay.
no way.
Yeah. He gave me bags. He gave me bags full of guitar parts. So the springs and the claw that hold your tremolo in the back of your guitar. He gave me like 500 of those things. I have a bag like this big full of guitar springs.
No way.
Crazy.
No way. Who just sent this in? That's a horrible photo. What? When's that even from? I don't even
Yeah, and that
know.
was from winter of
That's a long time ago.
1973, the worst I've ever
That was
seen.
back in the day when, yeah.
Yeah, you were in Upper Michigan. Yeah. It's 40 below.
Yeah, 40 Grit was cool.
It's summertime,
40 Grit.
man. When we talk about the weather, how's your weather over there? Because here in Phoenix, Arizona, it's like 108 out. Oh, man.
Dude, it's
Can't even get in the sunlight.
it's like 60 degrees here
Bastard.
and slightly sprinkling. It's dreadful.
Yeah, so all winter long, I'm all bragging about it being 72 degrees, but okay, I'm paying for it now.
Mm-hmm.
Paying
Brian
for it.
Davies, don't go to sleep yet. Dude, you'll see that tomorrow. Laz's truck broke down yesterday, so we couldn't get together.
I knew that thing would break down.
Did you see that? Did he roll into town when he came in there in that van?
No. I just had a feeling seeing him drive that thing around. I'm like, that the old Franken van. Thing's gonna break.
Yeah, it busted down yesterday, so we didn't get together. But tomorrow, for Wolfgang Wednesday, we're supposed to get together and hang out, and I'm gonna get to try that brand new pedal. Which, Dane, how many of those do you have on order? The brand new SDE 3000s. How many of those are you stocking up on?
It's hard to get. It's hard to become a boss dealer.
You know what I heard?
Yeah, it takes a lot of money to do that. And I'm a used buy, sell, and trade store anyhow.
You know what I heard is they basically didn't warn any of their stores about it. They just like announced it out of nowhere, and all the stores were scrambling to get them right after like everybody else heard about it. That's what a store told me. And yeah. And somehow Laz got one like a week later. We don't know how he did it.
Good for him.
Laz has his ways. But he has one. I'm going to go over tomorrow to his place and try it out, check it out, do a video for you guys. And I had said we were going to build Laz's home studio. We're going to try to get his mic set up and stuff, so when he does his programs, you guys can actually understand what he's saying. It'll be cool. Right, Laz? Where are you?
Yeah, where is that? He's out. He's underneath the van down there. He's got his wrenches out, and he's, I got to get this transmission out of here. He's probably laying under the van right now, working on it, pulling the starter, draining the antifreeze out.
Maybe.
Pull this battery out and check the alternator. What broke on it? Any idea? What did it do? Did it overheat?
He had said I called him. We were talking on the phone yesterday. I do a lot of driving. You guys don't know this, but I'm a bus driver. And as I was driving, I was talking to Laz on the phone, and he was telling me that he was stranded. His van broke down. He was like 2 hours from home, so he'd have to spend the night somewhere. But luckily, somebody he knew that lived in the area was going to drive him back to his house the next day, which would have been today.
A lot of people, man. He's got a lot of friends. It doesn't matter what state he's in. I know people that live right over here.
Yeah. But I think what he said was he didn't have enough gas in the car, and when he went to start the car, it wouldn't start. So it sounds like the van was sitting there on a hill or something, and the gas just leaked out, and when he went to start the car, there was out of gas. I think that's what happened.
That's not a big deal. Then you just put some gas in it, pour a little down the throat of the carburetor, get her going. Yeah.
But then he has Bay Area traffic to deal with, so he would never make it.
Yeah, that's tough.
A lot like Phoenix traffic. I've been there. I was born there. Yeah.
You were, yeah.
You guys have major traffic there too, except you're all sitting there sweating. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine.
You know what? You got to have air conditioning in this town. If you don't have air conditioning in your vehicle, don't be in this town, or don't have. They can't sell a car in this town without air conditioning.
If you don't own a bathing suit, don't move to Phoenix. Oh my gosh. It is hot. I'm getting hot. I'm sitting there burning up.
Cleaning
Look at
out
this.
that storage locker the last couple of weeks. I finally got it all cleaned out, that storage locker I bought.
Yeah.
Finally got
Exclamation
it all cleaned
point
out.
Zims.
Saturday, I finally got it all cleared out of there, and I sent a couple photos of the lady that sold me the locker, and I said, it's all clean.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of work, bro.
That's cool. It looked like you got a lot of cool stuff out of it too.
Yeah, but I mean, that video, I'm freaking out now, man, because that video got so many views.
Uh-huh.
It was like one of your videos. You remember when you got your old dog? What was your dog's name? Your old
Howie.
dog you used to have? Howie. And like 10 years ago, you're like, Howie can yawn on demand. And you'd go, oh, and, the dog, oh. And it got like 300,000 views in like a week or something. That's what this storage locker video is doing. And I'm just freaking out because now what's going to happen is I'll put up my next video of me just going, okay, guys, well, today on my workbench, I got to put strings on Epiphone and then probably this Squire. And it'll show me restringing a guitar. And then all these guys are like, man, I thought this channel was about storage lockers and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, you never know. But I'm really happy with how that video went. And if any of you guys have watched it, I'm like, holy crap.
I watched it at 20 times the speed. Dude, what you're going to have to do now? What you seriously?
This is what I'm afraid of.
You know what that's called?
This is called anxiety from having everybody in the world see what you just got out of a locker.
You know what that means? Is you're going to have to start doing storage locker videos now.
I ain't gonna do it.
You're going to have to start buying these things up, going to them. At least all you got to do is roll. Dude, I should actually do this. I can't
cheat and be unauthentic about buying a locker. I could take all my gear and put it in a locker and then do a video. Hey, I just bought a locker and pull my gear out and bring it back. No, I can't do that.
That's what you're going to have to start doing that every other day now. Or you're going to have to go swing on down to whatever the storage spaces are, drive around, and when you see somebody cleaning out their locker or if they have one open, roll up and say, hey, you know, I do this show. Can we film and see what you have in there? I'll give you $10.
No.
Well,
I couldn't do it, man.
I hate to say it, but if you want to keep all those new people that you have, because that's what they think you are.
It's like over 5,000 new subscribers. And when you subscribe to a channel that says Zim's Guitars is the name of the channel, you got to
change the name of your channel to Zim's Guitars Storage Lockers.
Yeah, Zim's Storage Lockers, and you subscribe to that, you know what to expect. Did you subscribe to Zim's Guitars? Come on, you got to know what the kind of guitars are, right? It'll be interesting. I'm setting myself up for the very realistic possibility that a lot of those subscribers, after they see my next 5 or 10 videos, they're going to be like, okay, he's a guitar shop owner that restrings his guitars. And so I'm preparing myself to lose a lot of those subs. But I mean, it's been incredible. And I'll take this paycheck they're sending me. Holy crap. I'll take
all $7 of it.
No, it's a lot, bro. It's gonna be a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be more than it's gonna be more than what I paid for the locker, or even what I get out of all those old amps I took out of that locker, or at least close to that. Yeah.
So you're gonna break even.
Crazy. No. I'm making money on it. It's been
right on.
Be awesome. Yeah. I got really lucky and I knew the person that owned the locker. Okay. He used to come into my store. His name was Joey. He'd come into my store, and I've done 2 or 3 videos with him over the last, like 3 or 4 years ago. We did some videos together.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he passed away, his sister called me and said, you were friends with Joey and my cousin and blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, I'll go up and buy the lockers.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Fred Scott.
Hey, you got a subscribe. There you go.
I just got a subscriber, and I'm not even looking at storage lockers.
You're not even near a storage locker. Yeah. Oh man,
I'm not even near one. I just have the sound effect of opening a storage locker, and my subscribers are rolling in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fred, for subscribing. And hello, Jeremy Hefner on Facebook. Jeremy Hefner, he's the biggest PV Wolfgang fan there is. Jeremy Hefner. Awesome, man. Great to see you. Great to see you, man. Look at that.
I got an Eddie Kramer poster right there.
Cool.
It's hard to kind of see with my camera right there. But it's got a pack of the picks down in the corner, and it's got a pack of EV8 strings sitting down here in the corner right here.
Dude, we're giving those picks away tonight, actually.
All right. Let's do it.
Not those, but these right here.
Okay,
We're going to spin
good.
twice. We're spinning twice. Actually, I've got a card that I'll just show you guys. Where'd it go? Oh, it's up here. There we go. Win these. That says tonight. I'll put the duck there. There we go. Powered by StreamYard. Hey, if you want to do your own show, link down below for StreamYard. Check it out. I love StreamYard. Participate in the live chat right now. All you got to do is say something, type a number, let us know whatever you want. Tonight is a Van Halen decal and a pack of EVH guitar picks. So if you'd like to win those, we're going to spin. We're going to spin right now. We're going to spin twice. Okay? Let's see. Where is it? Giveaway winners. Here we go. I think. Let me shut this window. Hopefully, oh yeah, the laptop's still working. Jeff Davidson.
Jeff Davidson, yeah, he's in the chat. Jeremy Hefner's in the chat. Ron Gunner.
Ron
Guys
Gunner.
all got a chance to win.
Exclamation point Ron in the chat. That should give you Ron Gunner's channel. Actually,
Mike
Ron
Olson,
Gunner, how many?
Uncle Dude.
How are you doing, Ron Gunner? How's your channel doing? We're trying to get him up to 1 million subscribers.
Wow.
Good
luck.
What is
with
he?
that.
What is he up to? He's up to 20.
Good
We got
start.
him basically 18 subscribers. So,
There you
Fretworks. Check out Fretworks. Cool. All right.
So yeah,
71.
Ron Gunner, make a video and then share it to Facebook. Every friend you have on Facebook, share it to every guy on Facebook, and then put it in every group. Put it in the Johnny Beane Facebook group. Everybody, the Van Halen group. Share
All
your
of
video to all these groups, and you'll get a bunch of views.
Well, that's the dream.
Yeah. Or go buy a storage locker and open it up. And put a bunch of amps in it. No.
Go buy a storage locker. Are you getting phone calls? Like how
Oh my
crazy
God.
are you getting? Like actual phone calls of people like wanting to sell you their storage lockers now?
No, but I'm getting people wanting to buy the stuff that came out of the lockers. Yeah, from all over the United States. And
are
my
you
phone,
cleaning?
when it rings, you can tell what state it's from, and it's like Connecticut, a lot of Tennessee phone numbers. A couple guys from Florida have called. A bunch of California guys have called. And I sent and just say, hey, man, thanks for watching. Cool, bro. Thanks a lot for watching. Yeah, dude, no, that one's already sold, but I really appreciate you watching. And I sat and talked to him for a while. Anybody, call me at any time, man, during the day. I'll chat with any of you guys.
Yeah.
I'll be stringing up guitars and chatting with you guys.
Yeah, call me too. There's my phone number. Call me at 3 in the morning.
415-952-3263. What's up?
That's right. What's up? Yeah. What was I going to say? So did you already sell all this stuff from the locker? Like before you put the video up?
I've got the Vox amp. I had a repair guy in my shop yesterday. His name is Noteworks Electronics. Gary Lowell. I believe it or not,
Noteworks.
this guy toured and worked on all of Randy Rhoads. This is how old this guy is. He's in his late 60s. He toured with Ozzy for 3 years. He kept all of Randy Rhoads' Marshalls.
Are you kidding?
working. He toured with Randy and Ozzy for 3 years. And he likes to keep a low profile. I asked him to do a video with me. He said no. I probably shouldn't have put that on there, but Gary Lowe was in my store yesterday. And he gave me some cards, and he's like, let's do some business. I'm back on this side of town. I said, that sounds great, man. And look at this Vox I got. And he plugged it in, and he'll grab these tubes, and he'll shake the tubes around while the amp is on. I'm like, you're going to get shocked, bro. And he's like, oh, spraying the tube sockets out. And I got my electronic spray cleaner, and he's just in there while the amp is on. I'm like, yikes. And this is that amp still has the 2-prong cord, doesn't even have the ground in it and stuff like that. He knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah, he's responsible for the Crazy Train tone. Okay, he worked on the Marshalls. Yeah, he was around.
That's amazing.
And he worked on that box, and he got that thing going pretty good. But I think in its current condition, I'm hoping for about $1,000 out of it. I still have it. And then Ron Gunner just asked a question about Phil McKnight, and where'd that go?
He asked you, Dane, did Phil McKnight sell some more guitars lately?
Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, he sold me 5 of them, and 3 of them have sold. But yeah, I've got a couple of those things rolling around. He's going to bring a few more in too.
Cool.
Right.
That's awesome. Right on, dudes. Your throat
And
hurts?
I do have one photo that I'm allowed to share with you guys. He sent me photos, and he said, do not share. But there's one that I'm allowed to share.
Wow. I mean,
I'm going to show you guys one photo. So, he's got his Badlands guitar company, right?
who is this?
About that? Philip McKnight and the Tone King, they have their own.
Oh, right. Yes.
They're working on their own Badlands guitars.
Yes.
There's one photo I think I'm allowed to share with you that he's not going to get upset about. They're in production, right? These are the Badlands guitars that everybody a lot of these guys have orders out on these things. And this is the current, the first batch of these Badlands guitars. They made 50 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And these are them being produced right now. And he's inspecting. Philip McKnight is personally drove to the factory in Southern California and has personally inspected all 50 of these guitars, and they're getting ready to ship. And so he is very excited about being a part of that. And
that's awesome.
When these 50 guitars get shipped out,
there's Laz.
And everybody's 100% happy with them, then the next round of guitars will be released.
Is it a Patreon guitar? That's what Laz is asking.
No.
You know how Laz needs a guitar.
He does. So if you haven't already purchased one of the 50, you can't get one. They're all sold. Mm-hmm.
I was there.
Yes. So he just ran.
Laz, are you living in your van? He's living in his van right now in San Bruno or something.
By the river.
Yeah. Laz, are we gonna hook up tomorrow?
He's married, right?
I don't know. He told me he was.
Donnie's getting in the middle of a happy marriage.
Hey, it's okay. Okay. Laz, are we going to hang out tomorrow? Okay, anyway. You guys, smash that thumbs up. Okay? And again, we're very close to 10K subscribers. So smash that subscribe button. And next week, I'll be opening storage lockers.
How close are you to hitting 10,000? You only need about 40 or 50 or something, right?
About 50. About 50.
Nice.
That's it. Yeah. So, do it. Thank you. All right. No, the axe. We didn't spin yet. We've been talking about. We've been talking about. I don't know
today's
what.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday night, and I'm taking my girlfriend to go get Mexican food. Taco Tuesdays.
Dude, don't tell us where, because you'll have all those dumpster people finding you.
Yeah.
All those storage locker. You open
We
up a
do
storage
have
locker and there's
good
all those people living in there.
Oh, yeah.
You just got them kicked out of the storage locker that they were living in. Right, Laz?
Yeah, I had to call in. It's Laz with an L.
Laz with an L?
Laz with an L.
Yeah, L. Starts with an L.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway.
Hasn't it always?
Hey, I just wanted to call in and say hi. I'm sorry I was missed most of the show because I was chatting with our friend from the chat, Brian Hall.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is that him right there?
He's probably in the chat. I can't see the chat because I'm driving, of course, so I'm not looking at the chat.
What's that sound?
That's why I'm calling you.
Is that the sound of your van?
No, I'm in my brother's van.
Why
So I
these
had to
guys
borrow
on
my
our
brother's
van?
van so I could unload all the tools out of
His
my
brother
van
looks
'cause
just
it's
like
sitting
him,
in
too.
Mateo.
Did you see? We
He's
saw
got a
them
family
together.
van.
They're like-
Yeah, my brother's van is full of my tools, and I just spent most of the day
Oh, my gosh.
transferring all my tools from one van to the other van. Anyway,
But what's that noise?
what noise?
And so Laz is doing the
I'm using my brother
installation
John's
of,
in-car, phone system. So if there's some noise, that's not my problem.
Sounds like
better?
somebody's like, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is.
It sounds like a pulling or a pushing. That right there.
Well, that's when I went over a bump. Because there's all this stuff
Laz,
in the
let
back
me
of my
know,
brother's van, and it's jostling around and stuff,
Oh no, it says call. You just put us on hold. Laz just put us on hold. It says call on hold.
Don't give his phone number out to everybody.
Oh, you can't
Or
see
go
it.
ahead and do it. Yeah.
555.
That's the kind of guy that would love if you called him. All you guys in the chat. Laz is the kind
Especially
of guy that
Sunday
would
mornings.
love. He would love if you guys called him.
He actually does a show Sunday mornings. Him and Janice the intern.
I
It's called
watched
Music
that.
is Therapy. And tomorrow we're going to get his studio fixed up. So you guys can actually hear what he's saying while he's doing his show. What?
I hope he's okay.
Are you all right?
Can you hear me?
Ran into
Yeah, you put us on hold. You're live right
Oh,
now.
I didn't intentionally put you on hold. Sorry about that.
Janice
I
is
just
like,
worked.
oh my gosh, Sunday mornings? Janice, you're supposed to be there. Yeah. Janice has been doing all the shows on Sundays with you asleep. She has no clue. She had no idea you guys were even doing a show.
I have her on my show. She's my mascot. She's your intern, but she's my mascot, my musical mascot.
Well, she's
Because
my
I need a
intern.
musical mascot. She's your intern, but she's my musical mascot. That's all.
She
I'm
brings
saying.
a lot to the show. She's
my co-host on Sundays.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we're getting another call now.
Okay.
Can
I'll let
I
you
mer-
guys
I
go.
can't
just
merge
wanted
you.
to tell Beane that I've seen those pictures already.
What pictures?
I don't. Yeah.
I did not order one of those guitars. I wish I had that kind of crazy money, but soon I'll be able to finish paying off. If there isn't stuff that keeps going wrong with my cars and I don't have to keep spending money on that stuff, yeah. I'll be able to make the last payment on that Valiant Henning Pauly signature guitar that cost me a shit ton of euros. And then I'll have that to show you guys when it arrives.
Cool.
But until then, we'll just have to mess around with what we've got in the room, And
What does
maybe
that
wanna
mean?
bring over something.
Yeah, well, before my phone dies, as you can see, my phone is dying. Are we going to hang out tomorrow? Are we going to build your studio tomorrow?
No, we won't. We won't have time for that, unfortunately. I basically lost 2 days of work because of the Franken van breaking down. So, no. Such is life. You might have to wait till next Monday. Next Monday.
When's our birthday?
Did your phone die? That's on the 24th. That's why every weekend day
We both have the same
is
birthday.
being spent. Yeah, we do. June 15th. It's true.
1984.
Well, mine's 1966.
Well, mine's 1984. Okay. What? Are you still there?
Anyway.
Woo, woo.
Anyway, I'll let you go. I gotta unpack groceries from my store.
You have a
I
store?
purchased them from the grocery store. I meant. To
Hey,
say.
Laz, I just came up with my own idea just now. You and I need to make videos where we open up storage lockers, man. I thought of the idea.
Storage
Seems
lockers.
like a great idea.
Yeah. I was just
Yeah,
telling
but how's
Zims
that
about
gonna-
it.
Like what storage lockers? What we buy?
Doesn't
them
matter.
Or something, or how?
Yeah, with my good looks and your money, we go out and we buy storage
I
lockers.
wish I had that kind of money. I don't have
You
that kind of
do.
money.
It's all over your floor. We
No,
go
I
out,
don't.
we buy storage lockers, and then we film them.
Yeah.
And then we upload those videos to my channel. And
They have a show
like
like
a
that,
good
Johnny. It's
idea.
called Storage Wars. It's been done. It's been done already. Nobody cares.
well, Zims is totally
We
got.
can argue that a little bit about the nobody cares part.
Yeah, Zims
You know,
is
you
totally
got a point-
raking
you
it
got a
in.
point there. You got a point there, you know.
Call it Johnny's
Yeah.
Storage Wars. G. Butch, your friend G. Butchnoff is telling us. Johnny's
Maybe we're gonna use
Storage
his
Wars. All right,
And then he'll just get a divorce.
look for that. Look for that very soon.
All right. We can talk about that off air.
There we go. I just changed my name. There we go. Johnny's Stuff Wars.
Stuff Wars.
Stuff? You're at war with your stuff?
Johnny Stuff Wars.
Wait, does that say warts or wars? Okay.
Congratulations to Dane and his recent find, and also purchases of
Thank you.
some of the Phil McKnight's stuff, because I know he's got
Thank
some
you,
of that.
sir.
I got one of those that Friedman had,
He's got a Friedman.
and he shipped it to me. So all those who say he doesn't never ship, it's not true.
Uh-huh.
Those Austrian guys were lying about that. They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Hey, Alice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, I'll let you go, you guys. I just wanted to say hi. I miss you all in the chat. I wasn't able to partake. I was chatting with Ryan. And now I got to make dinner and unload the van into storage. So I'm
Well,
gonna
film
fill
it.
storage with stuff.
Film you putting the
That's
stuff
why.
into your storage, and then just upload the video, play it backwards, and it'll look like you just opened up a storage war.
Not a bad
I
idea.
don't know if that's going to be
You should
worth
do
my
it.
time, Johnny.
Dane says to do it.
It's not a bad idea.
Anyway.
Dane has to go
about
eat
it.
Mexican food.
Tell the-
All right.
Yeah.
I won't see you tomorrow then.
Nah, probably not,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Brian
I'm
Davies
bummed.
is gonna
To
be
honest
mad.
with you, I'm bummed because I got that pedal just waiting to be played by you in the room, because I just want to see your reaction, because it's going to be freaking amazing.
Oh, I was going to try that
But,
pedal out.
Yeah, that's the whole point, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
I know.
I'm
This
supposed
is
to-
what happens
I'm
in
supposed
life.
to try that.
I know. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Maybe we can, I don't know. It would be nice if you were out this way, not just Monday and Wednesday only, but that's all right.
Wow.
We'll figure it out. If we can't do it tomorrow, we'll do it Monday, all right?
All right. That sounds good.
All right. I'm not promising. I'm just saying that's the plan.
Okay. We'll try that.
All right, man. All right. I love
right.
everybody in the chat, and especially Robbie. Robbie, if you're there, love you, dude.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
All right.
And go easy on that guy. He means well.
Okay, we're still live.
All right.
Okay.
I
All right.
know.
Bye-bye.
All right, see ya.
Bye. All right. Music therapy, Laz. There he is.
Yeah, and there's nothing gay going on between those two guys. So put that out of your mind, everybody.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing like that. And if there was, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. If there is, but no.
Hey, he buys me ice cream. Okay.
He loves you, man. He's a very loving person. He's got a lot
He
of love
is.
to share and to give.
He
And
does.
he's the kind of guy that, man, if you want to have a conversation about anything, he will be there and he will listen. With everything he's got, he will listen to you.
While he's talking to you at the
Great
same
guy,
time,
Laz,
nonstop.
Music Therapy Laz. Check out his channel. Everybody here has been on his channel.
There, yeah. Exclamation point Laz in the chat.
He's
him out.
dangerously close to getting 1,000 subscribers where he can get monetized and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He
It's
is.
true.
He's a sweet guy. Alice,
He is.
Alice hit it right there, straight
Alice met him.
away.
Alice
He's a
knows him.
sweet guy.
Yeah, we met Alice. That's right. Subscribe to Laz. There you go. Okay. You guys. All right. I'm feeling bad now because I know you got Mexican food coming up.
Okay, well, let's roll this then, and I'll go have some Mexican. I'd love to get like a shredded beef burrito.
What are you?
okay?
Yeah. What are you getting, by the
With
way?
the rice.
Tacos.
And the beans, the whole combination platter, rice, beans, shredded beef burrito, and they pour red sauce like over the whole thing. Oh my!
That sounds
God.
delicious. And by the
Stuff
way, I'm
is
never going to
good.
eat on this channel again. Okay? Because I was watching a guy yesterday live on Facebook. He was chewing gum. It was the worst experience ever. So I'm never eating again on this channel. The food reviews will be for members only. So only members like Janice and Patty and Robbie can actually watch me eat.
Have you
and
done that
listen to the-
before? Sit and eat.
Oh, yeah. I've done all kinds of
I
videos.
sit here
where
and
there
I
and
eat
eat.
candy bars
Yeah.
sometimes. I do stuff like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
That does really bug some people. They're like, "Oh God, he's chewing on something." Other people, it
Hopefully
doesn't bother
food.
them too much. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Mexican.
So yeah,
food
all
is
the videos
bad.
of me eating will be private videos for channel. Well, anyway, if you want to watch me eat, come over to Twitch. All right. You guys ready? Did everybody enter? We got 79 entries. They do sandwich night. Okay. Everybody's all entered in?
Let's do it.
Fried potatoes with Alice. What? Okay. Skyprop has Mexican bowl waiting for Mel. Who's Mel?
Hopefully, Laz will, before he makes dinner, he'll unload all the tools.
meant
'Cause you know
partied.
how he said, "I'm going to make dinner and then I'm going to unload the tools." Well, what's going to happen? He'll go inside, and I hope this don't happen, but he'll go inside and he'll make dinner, and then he'll come out to unload the tools, and somebody will have stolen all the tools.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
And I'm Laz, don't let that happen. Unload the tools first.
Unload the tools, Laz.
And then go make dinner.
Yeah.
Laz is the
Right.
kind of guy we all look out for, right? We're all
Especially
kinda
when he's
looking
driving
out-
that van with no brakes.
I know. Well, we got a little concerned. We're all concerned a little bit. He's on his phone. He's on the LA highway out in California somewhere. And he's on his phone driving 65 miles an hour. We're all just a little concerned.
Yeah.
We don't want nothing bad to happen.
No, especially not till Monday, because I'm supposed to hang out with him on Monday. So,
After
Laz,
Monday,
if
then
anything
you get
happens to you, make sure it's after Monday, and I get to try that pedal, okay?
Yeah.
And set up your studio.
All right.
No,
Here
seriously,
we go.
though, stop driving that van. That thing's a...
Here's
Okay.
Here we go. Let's do this.
All right, we're gonna spin,
Right.
and in case anybody just woke up, we're spinning for a couple cool things here: Van Halen sticker and Van Halen guitar picks. So say something in the chat. Type a number. Everybody press number 1 right now. Everybody press number 1. Everybody. Let's spike this chat. Everybody press number 1 and refresh your browsers. And smash that thumbs up. We're at 48 thumbs ups. 304 views currently on this live video.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's not bad, huh? Yeah. All right, everybody's pressing number 1. What was that? Is that
You
your
know,
phone
another
dying?
thing, and I know we're going to draw right now, but there's one other thing that was super cool that I've seen recently about Van Halen. And so Nuno Betancourt did that interview on the Rick Beato show, right? Rick Beato, everybody knows his YouTube channel. He gets thousands of views. Nuno went on there and was just started ranting. I mean, blah, 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 talking about the love of Van Halen and when the lights come down and it's just Eddie, and he's just like so passionate about Van Halen. Van Halen is why he exists. He comes off that way. And Rick Beato is just sitting there going, you know, Rick didn't get in the way of it at all. And so a really awesome. I mean, I was laughing out loud sitting there listening to Nuno talk, and just he's so inspired to be on stage. And it's great to see that because you're seeing rock bands now, and it's a dying trend. You're hearing about rock music is over. But if you have somebody like Nuno Betancourt in your corner talking about how exciting it was to see Van Halen and how much they worked on these songs they're doing in the studio and how they come up with these new solos and everything. It was very inspiring to watch Nuno just really talk about music, and his Van Halen stories are incredible. It was the interview went on for like 2.5 hours. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but you can come back to it. He's got great Paul McCartney stories too. And so, yeah, I highly recommend that for you guys. Watch it. If you're not a Nuno Betancourt fan, or you kind of think, oh yeah, he played guitar on More Than Words, and that's maybe all you ever know from the guy, but he's a lot more than just the guy from Extreme that did No More Words. I recommend it.
I like that song.
I know, that's a great song. And he's got an in-depth story about his record company, of course. You always hear record companies, oh, let's not even release that one, you know, because it's a ballad and it was the early 90s. It wasn't 1986 like a rock ballad usually came from. It was like 1990 or 91. And that song doesn't even have a chorus. And so he's like, the record company didn't know what to do, but we talked him into releasing it. Became the biggest hit of the summer, 91 or whatever. But yeah, it's a great interview. I highly recommend it. It's a good watch.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to watch it when I'm at Laz's house building his studio. It's going to be great. Yeah, Nuno's cool. I've talked to him a few times. I've seen him. I mean, obviously, I keep showing you the photo.
He's just so passionate about wanting to be a guitar player. And you don't see that out of people anymore these days. I sit here in a guitar shop and I don't see that kind of passion out of these dudes that are buying guitars from me. You know?
Yeah, it's weird.
And I love being in a band. At my age, I love being in a band. And I have a small amount of passion, but I probably have 2 to maybe 10% of the passion to go out and play and write songs and create things with your band and jam and write your own music. I have about 2% of the passion that Nuno Betancourt has, you know? And I just sit here and think about this kind of stuff all day long while I'm selling guitars and this and that. And I still only have 2% of the passion that this guy has. It's just unbelievable.
No, we haven't spun yet. We're trying to.
Okay, let's do it now. I'm sorry about that.
You ever have the Nuno Washburn model guitars in your shop?
I had an N4 a couple of months ago, and Philip McKnight currently owns it.
Oh, cool.
He brought me a bunch of stuff for that thing. But yeah, I had a really nice N4, and it was so shreddy. The back of the neck is thin up here, and it gets a little thicker up here. But and just the way that the neck is bolted on there with that whole bracket that comes across like this, and all, it's got like 6 screws holding the neck on. Yeah, it's an incredible Washburn guitar.
Nice.
That's
very cool. Those are awesome. I remember those things.
If you watch the Night YouTube channel, once in a while you'll see it hanging on his wall behind him. But that came out of my store.
Cool. Very cool. Are you guys ready? Yeah, and I'm feeling bad because you got Mexican food coming up. Although you actually have to get in the car and drive over there. It's not like, right? Or are you making it?
Well, first I have to drive home and ask the girlfriends, hey, honey, so do you still want to go get Mexican food? Fire open out of her eyes. You're like, you didn't call me and remind me about that. I'm like, well, honey, I told you last night, before we went to bed, that after the Johnny Beane show, I'd love to go get Mexican food. He's evil.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what happens next week. If you remind me, I'll let you know how it went.
Or if we see you next week, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow. You and Laz are my 2 best friends. Okay.
Really?
You guys ready? We're going to spin.
You know who the last guy was that said he was my best friend? It was Neanderthal. About a year ago. Bro, you're like my best friend. I am? What? Okay. Thanks, man. Now, I haven't seen him in like 6 months.
Oh, he left me a year ago, man. I haven't seen him at all either. Nope. I miss him. I really do.
Timothy thinks we're going to Filiberto's. Man, there's a Filiberto's on the corner where my house is, on the exact corner.
Well,
I live
don't give away where you.
But if you ride your bicycle to the nearest corner, there's a Filiberto's Mexican restaurant right there. And so sometimes when it's like 10 o'clock if I'm bored on a Friday or a Saturday night with nothing to do, I don't have a band rehearsal or anything, or I'm not up for going to the bar to see a band play or something, I ride my bicycle to Filiberto's at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And again, it's just on the local corner, but then I eat a lot of food late at night, which isn't really good for me. But yeah, man, I like to be out.
4th meal?
Late at night when it's kind of dangerous outside. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, I hope I don't get mugged out here or whatever.
Well, it is Filiberto's.
We're going to be like, hey, there's that Zim guy, dude. He made all.
There's a guy with all that money he got from opening the store's lockers. Let's get him.
Yeah, he'll probably have $50 in his wallet. That shit'll probably happen to me.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
God, got to start staying home more often.
Yeah.
Edward.
All right. Yeah, that was Ned. He's here.
Have I stalled a lot? Have I stalled enough for you here, Johnny?
You've stalled us for 1 hour and 54 minutes.
That's what I get for, guys.
Yes.
I think we're okay to go ahead and roll now, right?
We're going to spin it. We're going to spin it. Here we go. but just in case everybody leaves, because sometimes that happens, thank you to all our channel members. Thank you, channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget, we're almost at 10,000 subscribers on the channel here. So let's get to 10K, please. That'd be nice. Let's do it. Okay. All right. So we're giving away some stuff here. Van Halen sticker, Van Halen guitar picks. You guys ready? All right. You ready? All right. The winner is, well, which should we spin for first, Dane? The picks or the sticker?
Let's go for the sticker, because I kind of think the picks are a little tiny bit more desirable than the sticker. Just a little.
Okay. They're more expensive, I can tell you that.
And you can actually use the picks over and over again.
Yeah. That's true. That's the truth. All right. All right, here we go. 86 entries. So wait, what was it? The sticker first or the picks?
The sticker.
I can't remember.
It's a
The
sticker.
sticker. The
Yeah,
sticker.
Here we go. Here we
All
go.
right. If you guys want this sticker, say something now. All right, here we go. The winner of the sticker is
Robbie?
Alan Garber. Alan Garber. Alan Garber, you won the sticker on Facebook.
Wow, we're getting a lot of guys that win from Facebook now.
I know.
Facebook. How about
From
that? Alan,
Facebook.
congratulations. Yeah, congratulations, Alan.
Congratulations, Alan Garber. Congratulations, Alan. You guys all know Alan Garber. He's on Facebook. Okay, that's for the sticker, right?
That's right.
Alan Garber Van Halen sticker.
You have to write that down.
There we go. Yeah. Well, I use my notes app on my iPhone 4, and it tells me what they won. All right. Next is for the guitar picks. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Now, real quick though, Alan has to.
Oh no! What? The winner is Paco. Paco. He actually plays guitar too. Look at the photo. He can use these picks.
Oh, yeah,
He actually. These are probably the picks that he actually uses too.
He's a great
Paco.
guitar player.
Oh, he's an amazing guitar player. Paco. Paco's awesome. We saw him at the NAMM show, man. We were hanging out. We had a great time.
Oh wow!
It was awesomeness. Yay, Paco. Paco EVH Frankenstein guitar picks. There we go. All right. Congratulations, Paco.
You know, Paco rhymes with taco.
Well,
Paco rhymes with taco.
Paco
It's
is
a perfect
awesome.
Setup for my exit from the show tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, you have tacos? That's awesome. You guys, smash that subscribe button. We want to get to 10K. That's all I want from my birthday is in a week. Can we get to 10K in a week?
It'll
we
be
do
a
that?
great birthday present for Johnny.
That would be.
Share this video, guys. Do whatever you can do. Share it to different Facebook groups. Do stuff like that for Johnny. Let's get some more views
Thank
on
you.
this. Be more subscribers.
Thank you so much, Dan.
Or if you know anybody that has a storage locker with some gear in there, send all the footage to Johnny. He can upload it.
Well, I just say Johnny's Stuff Wars. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be hanging out in your storage lockers from now on, filming.
And again, if you guys haven't
contents.
seen my latest video, well, it wasn't my latest video. I put up another video today just to try to bring it back, sort of where it usually lives, my channel. But yeah, a few videos back, I had a friend. He passed away. His sister called me. She said, would you like to buy his storage locker? You got to clean it all out, though, if you want what's in there. And I said, yes, I'll do it. So if you go to the Zim's Guitars channel and watch that video, I would appreciate it. So thank you guys for that.
Yeah.
It's really a fun video. People love this video. I had no thought. I was hoping it'd get 3,000 views. I was hoping it would really, my son did the editing. I'm like, I hope this thing gets 3,000 views.
And it got like 300,000 or something.
It's at 350,000 views or something. It gets like 1,000 views an hour. Like,
oh my gosh.
God, I know it. Like, oh man, if you look at the analytics, or if you go to Social Blade and look at subscribers every day since I uploaded it on the 24th, it's like 400, 300, 600, 1,200, 400, 3. I'm like, oh my God.
Plus.
Crazy.
Plus.
50,000.
Plus.
40, 50,000 views a day on the channel or something like that. Yeah, like 5,000 new subscribers. It's kind of giving me anxiety. I'll be honest with you guys. It's like, what? All these guys are watching? No shit.
You better make some t-shirts or something, man.
I know, right? My phone's ringing off the hook. I'm surprised it hasn't rung since we've sat here.
My phone's rang a couple times. Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan. All right, guys. Well, Johnny, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yes, next Tuesday. We'll see you.
All right, my friend.
Zims.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Everybody have a good night. Okay.
Awesome.
Oh,
bye-bye.
Okay, I got to hit that button right there. There's a button that says leave studio. Click.
There he goes. He's gone. Dane Zimmerman. Thank you, Janice. You guys, yeah, check out Dane's channel. In the chat is his channel. Check out his storage locker video. Yeah, and I'm just kidding about Johnny's Stuff Wars. Or am I? Tune in tomorrow morning. Since I'm not going to Laz's house, I might tune in. Maybe we'll go find a storage locker somewhere. And it'll be exciting. All right. Thank you again, channel members. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. Don't forget, we are everywhere. This is a podcast, so you can listen to this show on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn. You can follow me on Lemon8. You can follow me on Mastodon, Hive, Instagram, Twitter, Amazon, Twitch, TikTok, everywhere there is. And don't forget, another episode of Exclusively Van Halen, OU81 Tuesdays, right here on Johnny Beane TV, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, the premier Van Halen show. Guitar Center dumpster diving. Let's do that. All right. Let's do that tomorrow. That sounds pretty good. Tune in tomorrow. I'll be dumpster diving at Guitar Center. They actually lock those things up so you can't get near them. I've tried. All right. You guys rock. Smash that thumbs up. What else? Watch another video. And tune in tomorrow. All right. Johnny Beane Funko Pops on the way very soon. Johnny Beane TV. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Beane right here on his channel.
Hey everybody, this is Cody Van Halen's mom, and he says you are watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching Exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!